is Megan and I'm a senior at Penn State. This is actually my second video. The first one I had to do because I was an orientation leader and I basically just covered my advice to incoming freshmen. Since that video, a lot of people have actually messaged me on Facebook, which is amazing, with just follow-up questions. My question was that they wanted to ask about the residence halls, and I totally understand because when I went on tour, even if you didn't go on a tour, I feel like there really isn't any up-to-date pictures or literally anything about the residence halls for Penn State Altoona. So I thought, especially during this time, I decided to just make this video to talk about the 4 main residence halls on campus, my opinion on them, and just pictures that I got from actually some of my friends and me. The disclaimer is that I only have pictures of oak and maple. I don't have pictures of spruce and cedar, and you'll understand why in just a second. So, like I said, there's 4 main residence halls at Penn State Altoona. There's spruce, cedar, maple, and oak. We're first going to talk about spruce and cedar. Like I said, I don't have pictures of them just because a lot of upperclassmen who choose to live on campus after their first year live in these halls. With that being said, freshmen are allowed to request to live here, but just from my friends' personal experiences that did live in there, they still enjoyed living there, but they felt like because a lot of upperclassmen lived there, it was really closed door. They didn't really get to know anyone on their floor, and they just said it was like kind of just like closed off. So they said that all the time they always wished they lived in maple and oak, but again, that's just one person's opinion. And the reason why people do request to live in spruce and cedar their freshman year is because of these benefits. And so these benefits are that you have a roommate, but then you also have 2 suite mates, which is the room adjacent to you. And then between those 2 rooms, you have your bathroom. So the perk of it is that you only have to share a bathroom with 4 people. And then also Spruce and Cedar has air conditioning. With this being said, I really want to go back on that it's really based on your opinion and what you want to make of college. I personally just really like to meet new people, especially people that are the same age as me, are going to be involved in the same organizations as me. And I thought that was a lot easier living in maple and oak. Again, a lot of people hear about these benefits and they hear about air conditioning, and it's Penn State Altoona. The air conditioning is probably a perk for 2 weeks, and then it's completely fine. I recommend just getting a fan and living in maple and oak. So next up is going to be maple, and I'm going to be a little biased because I did live there my freshman year. So let me just explain the whole layout of the situation. So the basement is where you do the washer and dryer or laundry, whatever, however you say it. The first floor, or the main floor, there's in the center is like a common area where you can hang out with your friends or do homework. That's usually where I did late night homework. And then on the right side, first floor is female, left side, first floor is male, second floor is all male, and third floor is all female. Before, there was like a right and left side of maple. There's also a right and left side of oak, but we'll get to that later. So when I heard that we had to share a bathroom with our entire floor, I looked at maple when I was on tour and I was like, I need to share a bathroom with that entire floor. No. So there are 2 bathrooms on each floor, basically. So because there's a right and a left side, so you share a bathroom with whatever side you're on, basically. So I was on 3rd floor maple right side, so I shared a bathroom with the entire right side of 3rd floor. And I think they said a max of 30 girls, and never ever ran into a problem. Like sometimes I didn't even see anyone, so like again, not a problem at all. Always had room to get ready and stuff like that. Another thing is that maple does not have air conditioning, and also oak does not have air conditioning. And I know people are like, oh my gosh, it's gonna get so hot. Not a problem at all. Get a fan. Trust me, it's worth living there, to meeting new people, having your door open, compared to like living in a closed off place. So yes. Another benefit to maple that I personally enjoyed was that you were able to move your furniture. So I'm the kind of person that like to, kind of just change up my atmosphere every few months, keep it exciting and new. because you're living in the same room for 9 months with the same person, which I love my roommate, but it just does just get old sometimes. So it was nice. I was able to move my bed, my desk, and my closet. And that was a huge one where, I could basically, there was just a bunch of different ways that we moved our room around just to keep it new and interesting. And my friends would come into my dorm and they'd just be like, you changed your room again. But again, it made it interesting. It made it more fun. It made it not old. So that's just a really huge benefit of living at Maple, that you're able to move and make your room different. So lastly, you have Oak, and that is another residence hall that's all freshmen. So for Oak, there is a right and left side. So the right side of Oak is all female, and the left side of Oak is all male. Again, that's when I went to school. I don't know if they change it up every single year, but that's how it was. You're sharing a bathroom with the entire floor, again, because it's like a right side, so you're sharing the bathroom with the entire right side, let's just say 3rd floor. My friends lived there. They said it was never a problem. Also, with that being said, you do not have air conditioning. Get a fan. You're going to be fine. With Oak, that's a little different than Maple. So you're able to move your bed and your desk, but the closet is stationary. So you weren't able to move the closet, and the closet's actually a pretty decent size, which again, if you have a lot of things, it'd have a lot more storage, I could say. But again, I brought my own bins and stuff like that, so I felt like I made up for it with bringing my own bins. But my friends who lived in Oak, they would come into my room and be like, I just wish I could change around my room, because they couldn't really, because the closet was stationary. It's just kind of my opinion on the residence halls of Penn State Altoona. Again, it could have changed or they could have updated, but I know that whenever I was going to Penn State Altoona, I was searched everywhere and there was nothing. So again, if you have any questions, you can message me on Facebook or comment down below. And especially during this time, I'm just studying for my praxis. So hope you guys have a great freshman year or a great year, and I'm praying that you'll get to experience Penn State Altoona in the fall. See you guys.